Hi! So, what's up, guys? That was the weirdest intro that anyone has ever done. I used to make videos all the time and I just haven't made them in a really long time. This is something highly requested from people, not only on YouTube, but in my life. I am a hairdresser and so I'm around a lot of people every day in a beauty industry zone. And I wear false lashes every day, and I have worn them every day since I was about 19. And every day people are like, oh my God, how do you get your lashes like that? It's just lots and lots of practice, because that's how I did it. I practiced a lot. There were maybe, when I first started wearing lashes, there were maybe 2 or 3 good tutorials out there, and the rest of it just came from practice. So I figured I would make a video basically showing how I do it, just because people still say, they're like, I watched a million videos, I still can't get it. So maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure if I do it much differently. I'm not sure if maybe I explain it differently, but I've been able to teach a few people successfully. So yeah, I'm going to show you how I apply strip lashes, just plain old falsies. Today I'm going to be using the Ardell Double Up lashes in number 213. I buy them on Amazon in a pack of 4. They look like that. I really like these. They kind of fit that style that's in right now, that really PC, choppy look. I like these a lot because they have a really thin band. When you're starting out, you want to look for thin, clear bands, lightweight, anything with those words in the title description. That's what you're going to want to use. And then the glue that I use, my favorite glue right now is I don't generally like Duo glue. I was using the Kiss lash glue for a long time, the Kiss brush on lash glue. I was using that for a while. And then Duo came out with, a couple years ago, they came out with the Quick Set glue. So it looks like this. It's different. It's not a brush on. It has a little plastic applicator like that. So yeah, I like this one a lot. It doesn't take as long to dry, therefore it adheres a lot better because it doesn't give it time to move around. So other than just the lashes and the glue, one thing that I've used that I found was super, super helpful. They're dirty right now, but I went online and I bought slanted tweezers like this. They're super, super pointy. They're meant for lash extensions. I just feel like they are really nice with getting in there to put your lashes on. Regular tweezers work too. These are just nice because they have a smaller end, so they don't get stuck to your lashes as much. So yeah, so I'm gonna be showing you how I usually put them on. It's pretty simple. I can't imagine I'm gonna say anything that other people haven't already said, but people ask for it, so here we go. These are my lashes. Woo! Oh my God, why can't I just show them? Look, they look like that. Great. I cut them. I cut off see how there's little custards? Custards. Ice cream. No. You see how there's little clusters of hairs? I cut off the last one to make them a little shorter. I kind of like these because you can kind of cut them both at the exact same point that way. But yeah, so I'm going to I have a little mirror. It's a little ColourPop palette that I'm going to be using as a mirror. So you're just going to put this, some people say a thin layer, but you want it to be enough that it's going to hold. You want to be able to see it. The reason I like the clear glue, the glue that dries clear as opposed to black glue, is because black glue, it's harder to tell when it's drying. So see how that's super whitish, bluish? Awesome. So that's what it's going to look like when you first put it on. You're going to want it to dry a little bit and it'll start to turn clear. And that's how you know that it is ready. See, I just love with these little tweezers, they're amazing. But yeah, so see how that's super white right now? Sorry, it's kind of messy. I'm not really clean when I put on lashes because I've been doing it for so long, so I don't really care. But pro tip, when you're first starting out putting on lashes, don't just put them right on with your just plain makeup. Do a heavy liner, lots of eyeliner. Just get it all on there. It's going to give you more of a buffer to put your lashes on. It doesn't need to be right up against your lash line. When you're starting out, don't focus about getting it close to your lash line. Just focus on getting them on and getting them to stay. That is your, once you get that down, you'll get them closer and closer with time. But getting them on and getting them to adhere all day, that's the goal. This is starting to look good. I don't even know. The only bad thing about these lashes is they're hard to tell which one goes on which eye, because the little wispies are all kind of the same length. So it doesn't really matter too much, but I think this one is for this eye. But yeah, see how that's like starting to not be like so solid. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like not as like solid white anymore. It's starting to dry in spots. You're also gonna wanna bend it like that. That's also what these tweezers are nice for, so you're not getting glue all over your fingers, which is then getting on your lashes. It's kind of keeping the whole process clean. So see how it got it a little bit more of a bend. So what you're gonna do once they are, everyone says wait for it to be tacky. I don't know how you're gonna know it's tacky until you touch it. So just kind of wait until it looks less white. Like look till it looks like it's starting to dry. Also put on mascara beforehand. Some people like to do it after, but again, I like to keep my lashes like kind of free of makeup as far as liner and mascara goes, so I can use them as many times as I want. All right, so we're literally just gonna go with these tweezers and pop them on. And I really think these tweezers might be the trick, because it's really not. Once they are positioned, you wanna kind of put it down, stick it down in the middle first, and then I stick outer corner, and then I adjust inner corner. Some people like to do inner corner first, because that's usually where you're gonna get like pokey in the corner of your eye. So you wanna make sure that the inner corner is far enough back, so that way if you're like touch it down and you're like, ugh, that feels like it's poking my eye, you can kind of slide it and adjust it over while the glue is still wet. That's totally fine. That's why we want to let That's why we want to let the glue dry, but not like completely, so that way you do have a small like adjustment period. Okay, and those are pretty much on. So I'm just going to do my other one. Same thing. Pop those on, middle, and see, I just did a little backwards on this one. It really doesn't matter. It depends on the day. Sorry, I'm like in my eyeball. I'm like trying to do this so anyone can see. And then close your eye after it looks like it's on with your eyes open. Close your eye, and you can either use your finger, or sometimes I'll use a Q-tip that I'll like dampen. Sometimes I'll use setting spray. Sometimes I will literally just pop it in my mouth, because I am a scumbag. I say use damp instead of a dry Q-tip, so that way it doesn't leave fuzzies on the glue. Or you can just use your finger, but just kind of go and tap on top of the band just to make sure it is completely adhered all the way across. And boop, 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 boop. And then I just like to give them a little, once they're, I don't know if you could tell in the beginning, but you could kind of see like the glue was still wet when they were on my eyes in the beginning. Now you can't see that anymore. Once the glue is completely dry, you can either, again, use your finger, or I sometimes will go in with like my little spoolie that I like bent into an angle and just kind of like brush your lashes up. And this kind of brushes your natural lashes into your falsies. And if you want to, because these ones I've worn a few times, so they're a little softened. They don't look so fresh out the pack like little spikies. You can also get your little spoolie and just kind of like do that to break them up a little bit. But yeah, that is how I put on my lashes every day. It's really not too crazy, and I promise it gets easier with time. I know that's like the most frustrating thing to hear, especially if you're like me and you're like, I want to be good at this now. I'm telling you, put some thick eyeliner on there and you will get it the first day. It might take you a few tries, but like I said, don't focus on getting it right on that lash line, because you're just going to end up frustrating yourself. You're going to get glue in your eye. You're going to get glue all over your lashes. Don't bother. Put on a thick eyeliner and just focus on getting it within that line of the eyeliner. Like, as long as it's in that like big old space of eyeliner, you're good. It's fine. As long as your lashes have mascara on them, it will all look fine. If you're noticing that you're like, I can see a gap, there's like a gap where like on your upper waterline where you can see where your lashes and the fake lashes separate, you can get an eyeliner and just tight line your waterline and fill that in black, and it just kind of creates this like void where you can't tell where your natural lashes end and the artificial lashes start. That's basically it. Thank you so much for watching. I haven't made a video in a really long time, so sorry if I feel kind of like awkward, but yeah, this was a much requested tutorial, so I just figured I'd throw it out there real quick. And if there's anything else you guys would want to see, let me know. I am here. I got nothing to do. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Comment below if there's anything else you'd want to see. Let me know if this helped you out. Let me know if there's something you want, like anything you have questions about. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.